features with Livingston and Tangela too, and our host Vincent Van Dahl, and he brings it to ya. Creature features and all creatures and all features, and the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Don't get you tonight.
Extraterrestrials, cover-ups, conspiracy theories, men in black, recovered alien spacecraft, black helicopters, greys, Mulder, and Scully. We'll discuss all that and more on tonight's program. Welcome to Creature Features. I'm your host, Vincent. The regal-looking bloke in the weather tuxedo is my reluctant co-presenter and household henchman, the glorious Mr. Livingston. And the mannequin lass over to this side, whose words may escape us, but whose actions affect all within striking distance, would be my lovely and dubiously talented charge, Tangela. And do we have a most otherworldly program in store for you? Firstly, we'll be joined by our old friend Matt Allaire. He runs the X-Files Lexicon website, the largest repository of information in the world centered upon that particular television program.
Frankly, I don't know how anyone can devote so much time to a fictional television program.
Says the man who has seen every episode of The Prisoner so many times that he continuously quotes lines from the show during his day-to-day business.
That's a bit of an overstatement.
Oh, be silent, number 6, lest I unleash the rover upon you.
I am not a number. I am a free man.
A Morgan free man. You should all see the impersonation he can perform of that famous thespian. Most impressive. Onward. Matt will tell us all about what's new in the world of X-Files since his prior visit, tell us about other programs and movies that tickle his fancy, and will also chime in about our film, which will be Hangar 18 from 1980. This fabulous film that stars Darren McGavin, Robert Vaughn, and Gary Collins centers around the recovery of a crashed flying saucer. We're sure this fun tale will delight science fiction fans to no end. So don't go away, for it shall be another night filled with extraterrestrial delight, right here on Creature Features.
Be seeing you.
Such a cheeky bloke. Stay tuned. Welcome to Creature Features. We're going to have a absolutely wonderful, absolutely tremendous show in store for you tonight. First off, we've got the wonderful Matt Allaire. He is the owner and operator of the X-Files Lexicon website. And he's going to talk to us about X-Files and extraterrestrials, which is the topic of tonight's film, which is Hangar 18 from 1980. This is a wonderful film. It's one of my favorites because it's got Gary... what's his name?
Gary Coleman?
Gary Coleman? No, Coleman.
Collins.
Gary Collins,
Gary Collins,
right. Gary
yeah,
Collins. And, I always thought he somewhat looked like an alien himself. No, he's got these piercing blue eyes and, like very wedgy cheeks. No, he looks like he could be like a handsome alien. I'm not trying to disparage the bloke, but he's in it. Darren McGavin. Darren McGavin is in it. And who else we got? It's some famous woman and some famous guy. And then others.
Robert Vaughn, who was the man from U.N.C.L.E.
Right, yes.
And then John Campanella, who a lot of people think was on Law and Order, but he wasn't. But he reminds me of the actor that played on that show.
I think they should have a program called Law and Order. Right? No. It would be about lawyers pursuing factories who put stink in the air. It would be called Law and Order.
Interesting idea.
No. If anybody steals the idea, I get like a free T-shirt or something, right? With the logo, Law and Order. All right, well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about your website, and that's still operating well.
It's operating. It's been dormant. I've been really busy with a lot of other creative projects. I'm a writer.
You're going to show us one of the things you've done.
I got something that's published, and working on about 8 other stories, which hopefully will be published by the same publishing house.
Right.
And working on several short films, and actually been collaborating with some comic graphic novel illustrators as well.
Well, so you keep your hands full. That's the nice thing about doing an X-Files website is you get these vacations, right? They don't do anything with the show for a while.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it's going to come back somehow.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to do something with it. It's going to be a thing, and then you have to cover it again. But in the meantime, in between, you could just do all these other projects, right?
Yeah, and since Disney took over 20th Century Fox, you just don't know
what
may happen.
It's always a mystery with Disney. All right, what do you say we start this film? And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about your X-Files site, just to get up to speed, and then we'll get on to your book.
Okay.
All right, off we go. Hangar 18, 1980. You don't want to miss this movie, so if you need to go to the loo, wait till the commercial.
Hello YouTube viewers, have you subscribed yet? I see a few of you have forgotten to do so. I am somewhat disappointed. Please subscribe. Thank you.
Matt Alea, I did not know that the space shuttle could cause so much damage.
I didn't either.
No, it's like go to war with UFOs with the arm in a space shuttle. Why not, right? It could fling things. It's like a modern trebuchet in a sense, right? Right, I guess. So we lost an astronaut. It's always sad when that happens.
Yeah.
But what's really sad about this film to me is, when this film was made in 1980, we had an actual space program going on. And now what do we got? No space shuttle. We've got Elon Musk, who sends up his things now and then, but that's like, I think he's just building an internet up there. That's all he's doing. And we don't send up any shuttles anymore.
I know.
It's sad. We need a new shuttle. We need a new one. I think they should start using balloons. No, think about it. It'll get you to space. There's some things to figure out, but it'll get you to space, and I'm sure the scientists could figure out all the other bugs.
As long as the cabin's pressurized, I guess you're okay.
One would hope. Right. No. But a good balloon will do it. It'll get you most of the way there. And then maybe a rocket from there. That's what they should do.
All right.
I'm available for consulting NASA if you need me. Anyways, enough about this. Let's talk about your website. So last time you were here, you had what I understood to be probably the biggest database of X-Files info around. Is that still accurate?
That's still accurate. It's still up. There's not as much activity because obviously the season 11 premiered in 2018.
Right.
And there hasn't really been a lot of activity. I did set up another website which is just launching called the Lone Gunman Chronicles, which is going to be about the spin-off show that was like for one season there was a spin-off show. And so that's set up. It's launched, but we have to add in a lot of material. There's some nice friends that contributed, but I have to go and add in my stuff. But I've just been busy with a lot of other things, so I haven't been able to put in the time that I wanted to.
Sure. But so if somebody wants to watch the original X-Files, where do they go? Who's carrying that now?
Well, Disney is carrying it, I believe. Hulu.
Oh, Disney owns it, of course.
Yeah.
So if you have a Disney Plus channel, you could watch the
If you have
X-Files.
Disney Plus, I think Hulu, you can find it on Hulu, and I think it keeps switching around from various streaming services.
You know, I don't like the fact that Disney is acquiring all these properties, because everything ends up on Disney Plus, and you have to subscribe to Disney Plus, and I refuse to do it. No, it's for children, Disney. I don't want to watch Mickey Mouse in between episodes of the X-Files. Why would they force me to do this? It seems terrible. I'll look for it on Hulu. So you ran the site, you still run the site, but you know, it's like a seasonal thing, right? It comes and goes, it changes. You know, the original Star Trek is only 3 seasons. And there are so many things based on that program, and it seems to just carry on a life of its own. So I see the same thing happening with the X-Files. Maybe the X-Files are just not old enough yet. That's what it is.
Yeah, well, I know that they're pitching some ideas for like an animated X-Files. I don't think it's going to happen, but there was something called X-Files Albuquerque that they were talking to Chris Carter about. And then right now, everything else is kind of like nobody really knows anything.
Right.
So.
Right. Well, we'll see. I mean, they did spend a lot of time on that program.
Yeah.
It went into a bunch of different directions. All right. Well, what do you say we get back to Hangar 18, and we come back? Let's talk about your book.
Okay.
All right. Off we go. Hangar 18. Don't go away, and don't forget, we've got mail coming up with Tangela, so you don't want to miss that. See you soon. Welcome back to Creature Features. Mr. Matt had to step away for a moment. You know, I think he went to take a phone call from Scully.
Do you think so?
I think so. She's rather attractive, is she not?
Yes, I rather like redheads.
It's got nothing to do with the redhead. She has a nice chin. She has a very noble chin.
She's English, you know.
I think she's from royalty as well. Who knows? Anyways, he'll be back with us in the next segment. But for now, we've got Tangela and Mr. Livingston here. And we're going to look at some mail, because you were kind enough to send us mail, and we were kind enough to pick it up from the mailbox. That means we have to read it on the air, right?
You do.
I do. I shall. I will, if you give me one.
San Leandro, California.
San Leandro, California. Vicki Tori Lawrence. Vicki Lawrence, she's wasn't she the one on the Carol Burnett show?
I have no idea.
For somebody who watches a lot of television, you should. Oh, this is lovely. It's a happy Halloween card with a bat. Now, we're going to be getting this for a while. If you want to send us Halloween cards, send them early. Send them like during July. No, that's too early.
That's too early.
Right. All right. Happy birthday, Creature Features. She's saying that because Halloween is it's when we premiered, right?
Our nascence.
Right,
yes.
right. Happy birthday, Creature Features. Just wondering, have you ever thought about filming an episode from a convention? Yes, we have. And the logistics are terrible. Now, lugging all the cameras, lugging all the crew, it's a bit of a task.
It is quite the task, actually.
I mean, I suppose we would do it from the big Comic-Con in San Diego. If Shatner would sit in the guest chair, we might do it. But otherwise, it's just a mess. You've seen live things before. They're always a mess. I think they're a mess. People are in the background waving and doing obscene gestures. It's not always good, right?
It's not always the nicest thing.
No. It would be a great show. Now a movie request. Can you get Bad Ronald? It was a cheap, creepy movie that I think would be great for you guys. You're absolutely right. We've tried to get that film, and the problem with that film is we cannot find a decent quality version of it. They're all junk. And we try not to show junk quality. I mean, the movie, I'm not saying anything about the plot of the film, but the actual quality of the film itself is not good. So as soon as we find a good copy, like, you know, if we can find a real reel that somebody put away that we could scan and do it proper, right? Anyways, Terry Lawrence, thank you so much, and thank you for the wonderful card. I'm going to make sure we put that in a place of honor, love. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
Leyland, West Virginia.
Scott and Kayla in Leyland. Very nice. All right, what do we got? Yeah, it looks like somebody already opened this. You know, I could tell when she opened these because it's all ripped like she used her teeth.
Well, she thinks there's money in there or something.
No, she just likes to eat cards. Giving thanks to God with a parade of animals around a table. Oh, this is a Thanksgiving card. Let's see what we got. All right. A special prayer at Thanksgiving that God will richly bless your heart, your home, and those you love with lasting happiness. Wonderful. Love, Scott, Kayla, and the kids. You all make everyone's life so much better. You know, I've never been told that before. I've been told by exes that I do not make their life better, and that she's like, I make her life better. Don't you dare look at me that way. That's because I'm not involved with her. I just give her money.
You allow her too much leeway.
You're right about that. You give us spooky movies, and you're all simply amazing. Just wanted to say how truly thankful and blessed we are to have you all. You're all amazing. Love, Scott, Kayla, and the kids. Well, thank you so much, Scott, Kayla, and the kids. And thank you for the lovely card. And we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, or had a wonderful Thanksgiving, right?
Had,
yes. Thanks again. Next up, Mr. Livingston.
From Greenmount, Queensland, with a nice picture of the Queen on.
Oh, from Queensland stamp. With the Queen. Queensland, Australia, right?
Yes.
One would hope. Very nice. And it's got, of course it is, it's got a koala. It's got koalas on the front. I'll give you the card in a moment, love. All right, what do we got? That was a nice card from Kara. She writes, Dear Creature Features, thank you for your great show. I watch it every week on YouTube. I love old horror movies. I guess that is why I think your show is so great. That and your wonderful selves. I would like to say hello to Tangela. She's saying hello back to you. I really love her fashion sense. Also, hello also to Vincent, Mr. Livingston. Hello. Hello, from Mr. Livingston. You may have guessed from the picture on the card that I am from Australia. Yes, we did. There is a 1981 Australian film called Alison's Birthday. It is one of my favorites. You should look into having it on your show. I'm sure many of your viewers would appreciate it as well. We will, but that does not sound like a horror film, does it? Maybe it is.
Might be surprising.
Yeah, a horror film with a nice name. We've read a few of those before, but this one does not sound like it. What was the one that we ran recently? The Australian one. We did a recent Australian film, and it was fun. It was like the wilderness one.
The wilderness one.
Man and the wife are out in the wilderness and the beach, and it'll come back to me. Thank you again for your great show. Please keep those obscure and classic horror movies coming. And please, Tangela, Vincent, Mr. Livingston, keep being yourselves. Kara. Well, thank you so much, Kara. And I hope these are your personal koala bears. I think they'd make great pets, don't you?
I believe they're protected.
Well, if they're a pet, they're protected because you give them treats.
I mean nationally protected.
Oh, like you cannot have them as pets.
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for letters, right? That's it? That's all we got today. How you doing, Tangela? All good? I see you got your three-eyed beast. All right, if you'd like to send us a letter of your own by email, send it to the address you see appearing over here. Or if you'd like to send some lovely cards like our friends, including the one in Australia, send it to this address here. We'll be back with Matt Allaire soon, but let's get back to Hangar 18.
Despite my previous protestation, I see a few of you have still not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet. Please, I implore of you to do so. Thank you.
Welcome back to Creature Features. If you're just joining us, you're somewhat rather late, but that's all right. We've got Matt Allaire with us. He is an expert on X-Files, and I think you're an expert on UFOs as well.
Yes, I know my fair share.
You should know your fair share. I mean, if you study a program like X-Files, which was initially based on mostly like UFO type stuff, right? They were supposed to be like the original Men in Black.
Yes.
in a sense?
Well, Chris Carter did a lot of research when he was developing the show and found out the percentage of people who actually believe in UFOs and the paranormal. And so that gave him the idea that maybe this was really a valid way to go. And so he went off of research that he had uncovered and all that.
Have you ever seen a UFO yourself?
Nope, I wish I would, but...
You know, I've seen things, I'm not sure what they were, but I've seen things in the sky that did not look like planes, and they did not look like balloons, and they might have been birds, but they did not have wings. So if they were birds, they were poorly designed ones.
Yeah.
So, but you know, out here in Bodega Bay, we see some strange things, you know, over the water, and they could be like mirages, or they could be something else. But so Roswell, have you ever been?
Nope, I would love to, but no, I haven't traveled out.
I went to Roswell once. I was coming back from a tour in Texas, and I could have taken a faster route, and I said, no, I want to see this Roswell place. And we drove this tour bus through Roswell, and on the way was the most incredible lightning storm I'd ever seen in my life.
Really?
It was just boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
And I could completely understand how any type of aircraft, whether it's a simple plane or something from another planet, would be brought down by this thing. It was incredible. It was like the gods had become angry with the earth. But an interesting place. It's, you know, that's a place to crash if you're going to be in a flying saucer.
Indeed.
But it's a good story, though. If you haven't seen it, there's a couple of good books on it. There's Stanton Friedman did a book. I think it's called just Roswell, right?
I believe so, yes.
Or Majestic 12 or something like. I used to be so into this stuff. Not so much anymore, but there was a time. And now all this new stuff's coming out. It's amazing.
Indeed.
So, any other UFO information you want to relay?
Well, if we could talk about the opening of Hangar 18 with them seeing the UFO outside, over the years with a lot of shuttle flights, astronauts have supposedly taken footage of supposedly UFOs in space.
Right.
The problem is with all the footage that I've seen is often they're so far away, it just looks like space debris. I mean, you can't really tell. I mean, it'd be one thing if they actually had a UFO that came right up close to the shuttle and you could see detail and you could tell it's something mechanically made, but unfortunately most of the footage that's been released, it's inconclusive. You can't really tell what you're seeing. It could be, a UFO could be space debris. You don't know. So
I've seen some of this footage, and some of it is absolutely incredible. It looks almost like insects flying around out there. And it's, like you said, it could be space debris. But it just does not look like spacecraft. It does not look like garbage. It just looks like some strange bug flying out in space. It's interesting footage. Well, maybe there's some of that in Hangar 18, right? Should we get back to it?
Yep.
All right, off we go. Back to Hangar 18, 1980. Don't change the channel, because if you did, that would be rude, right? It would be. Don't do it. See you soon.
Hi, Scott and Malcolm here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia. We've been watching your show since it's been beginning on internet. Can you put on Dead and Loving It by Leslie Nielsen one day? That is a spoof of a movie, and your show's pretty good. Like the way you put it together. Bye-bye.
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Matt Allaire, X-Files expert. Do you think if there was a real X-Files, they would do something on my hair?
They might.
It's rather alien, is it not? No, it's actually behaving tonight, which is nice. Welcome back to the show. We are with Mr. Matt Allaire. He runs the X-Files Lexicon website, among other wonderful things. But he's joined us to watch Hangar 18 from 1980. So this whole thing with the crash and the astronauts getting blamed, bit of deja vu for me with Capricorn 1. You saw this
Indeed.
film, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's just the whole blame the astronauts, and now they have to run around and prove that things are all right. So I think these two movies, they were friends with each other. Producers, maybe, I don't know. So anyways, we were talking about UFOs in the last segment, and Hangar 18 is an actual place.
It is an actual place. Right. Supposedly, when the Roswell crash happened, the craft was actually sent to Hangar 18, supposedly.
Which is in Ohio, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
Right. They could have taken it to Area 51.
Yeah, that's the other popular site. It
seems closer.
Yeah.
Right. No. Area 51, I don't know about that place. I've knocked on the gate. I said, can I come have a look-see? And no, they not only said no, they said, we will shoot you if you not go away. And I thought, well, that's somewhat rather rude, is it not?
I suppose so, but they say that there's a lot of military technology that's being developed.
Oh, is that
there.
Why?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't care about that. I just want to see the UFO. I want to see the space aliens. No, I know. They would never let the likes of me in there if I had a pass. they would say, no, just no, you're wrong. That happens. But Area 51, so this Bob Lazar chap, you've seen the interview with him, right?
Oh, yes.
He's, I don't know, I think I believe him.
He's pretty authentic. If he's not sincere, then it's hard to really tell because he's very good at.
Right. No, if he's a psychopath or something, I think he actually believes what's going on. So that makes him quite believable. But no, I think he's actually telling the truth, and maybe he's just embellished it a whole bunch, or not. I don't know. These things, I try to understand the whole conspiracy theory thing, and I never do. It's like too complicated. That's what makes a good conspiracy theory, right? Complicated issues.
Yes. Well, the belief about the idea that if there's disclosure, if the public knew there were aliens, it would undermine like religion, and it would, I guess, panic people or whatever. Because if they thought, well, there's something out there beyond us, the argument is, well, everybody would be destabilized if they knew that there was something more than just us out there.
I think people are much smarter than that. I think they can, even with religion, you could work it in. I mean, if there's a God, then a God would create other planets and other races, and why not, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense to me. My theory, and I could be wrong, is that these aliens don't come from space. They're here. They're underwater. They're in the ocean. They don't have to travel across the galaxy. They just pop out of the water, they do their thing, and they pop back in. We haven't seen all the bottom of the ocean. We don't know what's down there.
We don't.
We have nothing that could go down there yet. So, they maybe do.
Well, the theory is they also have bases in the solar system, and there's also the possibility of wormholes. So that's how they may be able to travel.
Yeah, no wormholes. That's fine if you have the Starship Enterprise, but I think for a typical little gray alien, it's a little more complicated for them. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out in Hangar 18, right?
Yep.
Let's get back to it. Hangar 18, 1980. Don't go away. The movie's going to be over in a bit, but first we're going to show Matt's book when we get back, so you don't want to miss that. See you soon.
Hello, this is Mr. Livingston. It would appear I have been tasked with requesting you to help our show financially by visiting our Patreon page. Your generosity will help us keep Creature Features on the air. With only a few dollars a month from you, your kindness will allow us to continue creating new entertainment for your viewing pleasure each and every week. And if you have the desire to give more, you might even receive a gift from Tangela. I think not. Please visit the website below to learn more. Thank you. Miss Tangela, Have you seen the flowers I purchased from Mr. Van Dal's laboratory? This is Livingston, and you're watching Creature Features. Not now. Stay tuned. This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
You know, I just don't understand what happens in this country sometimes. A presidential election is coming, and now they want to kill astronauts just because of the election. You know, I think we should have a queen in the U.S., and you wouldn't have trouble like this where they try to kill astronauts for a presidential election. There is no election. It's nothing to worry about. But then again,
It's an idea.
Britain doesn't really have any astronauts, do they?
Not really.
No, all right. I suppose it's better to have a president and astronauts than a queen and no astronauts. So this book in my hand, Tales of Slay House, 2021, you are one of the authors in this book.
Yes.
You wrote you said 6th story, Ghostly Visions. Your middle name's Anthony.
Yes.
Are you Italian?
Nope.
Yeah, all right. Do people call you Tony?
Nope.
I'm going to start calling you Tony. Yo, Tony.
Okay.
No, that'd be nice. All right, so tell us about this story that you wrote for this wonderful anthology.
Okay. It's about an art historian who's recruited by an art curator to go to a small town near Spain, Madrid, to look at an unearthed Francisco Goya painting. And the painting is connected to a lot of Goya's black painting period, which is a lot of weird stuff he used to do, the Colossus and then the Saturn devouring his children. And anyways, so the painter is left alone, the art historian is left alone with a painting throughout the night, and things take a very weird turn as the evening progresses.
Interesting. As it gets spooky.
It's very spooky, yes.
So of all the stories in this book, do you think yours is the spookiest?
It's up there, but there's a lot of really good writers throughout the entire collection.
No, this is wonderful. I love the cover. I'm showing a big one up here. It's this looks like our house, except ours does not have a giant skull underneath. Although there's probably a bunch of little skulls buried underneath because of you know whom.
Well, if it's a very old house, I mean, you know.
Right. This is wonderful. So are you going to continue doing projects like
hopefully,
this?
I've got about another 8 stories of various length, and hopefully Slay House will publish those as well.
8 stories?
Yeah.
Well, you're almost there. You might as well do your own book.
Well, that's the plan, is to actually do a collection of my own stuff. So hopefully they'll do that. And separate of that, I actually am working on 2 films. I'm working on a short film, which I hope to shoot in San Diego, called Roads.
Right.
And then I'm actually collaborating with some artists on several of my stories and doing illustrated versions of some of the stories. In fact, the story that was published, Ghostly Visions, I'm working with this great UK young artist named Mark Kemp, and the work that he's been doing is just beautiful. So,
on the film, what will you do in the film?
I'm writing and directing a short film. It's about an amateur paranormal investigator who goes to near this farmhouse because of a poltergeist, and things sort of take an unfortunate, strange turn as the evening progresses.
Nice. Well, hopefully this is something that we can see on Creature Features one day, right?
Well, I'll make sure that we send you a clip when it's ready. We got a really terrific young actor who's attached to this project, and I'm really excited about it. And
Wonderful. Good stuff. All right, what do you say we wrap up this film, eh?
okay.
All right, let's head over to the end of Hangar 18, and after the credits roll, don't you go away because Tangela will be here, unless you don't want to see Tangela, and that suppose they can go away during the credits then, right? Because it's just going to be him and I and her chatting away. But stick around after the credits; it'll be fun. See you soon.
I imagine you are becoming almost as tired of seeing me as I am of making these messages. Please subscribe.
And so ends Hangar 18. That was an interesting ending, was it not? I mean, bringing down the remote control plane with the bombs onto a UFO, which was a nice fallout shelter.
It ended
right?
with a bang.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
A bang, but they did not kill their intended target, did they not?
Yeah, no, they didn't.
So I think they're going to be in trouble.
Unfortunately, I wish they had included alien greys that had talons or claws that injected poison. That would have made it more
Yeah, that would have been a
interesting.
nice touch, but they were dead, right?
They were dead in this one, yeah. I'm just
Right,
saying.
they're dead in this one, but they could have had a friend on another ship because they said at one point in the film that the ship was too small to have come all the way by itself. There was another mothership or
Yeah.
something. So the mothership has the Greys, proper aliens, not
Yeah.
these, I don't know what you call them. I call them choir boy aliens in this movie. And you have the proper Greys come and they have the poison talons.
Yeah.
No, that'd be a nice touch. Yeah, you should write an alien book, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe horror is not your forte. Maybe sci-fi. I mean, after all, you did the X-Files site, right?
Yeah.
And that's more sci-fi than horror. That's a bit of both.
Bit of both. Bit of both, though.
Bit of
Yeah.
both. All right. So good. So you're writing books, you're keeping the site going, and life is good. And you live in Petaluma now.
Yes.
That's nice. So you're almost a neighbor, because last time you were here, you lived in San Francisco, right?
Yes.
Nice. So Petaluma. Petaluma's nice. You know, it used to be the egg basket of the world. So I'm told.
That's what I heard, yeah.
No, eggs. You get. We don't buy eggs. We have our own chickens. She raises chickens.
Really? Okay.
She's got, how many you have now? Like 400 chickens? She's got
Wow.
some nice ones. No. I mean, she doesn't eat them. She just collects the eggs, and she can make a small fortune if she sold the eggs, but she throws them at people. No, she goes down to Bodega Bay proper, and she throws eggs at tourists. It's a thing. I don't know why. It's the way she is, I suppose. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming, Matt. You were wonderful.
It's a pleasure, my pleasure.
You're always a fountain of knowledge, and we got to have you back sooner than 5 years, right?
Yes.
All right. As far as you guys go, thank you for staying up late and watching this movie with us. We appreciate you doing that because it increases our ratings, does it not? And no, it makes us feel good that we're not doing this for nothing and toiling in obscurity. So I love them for this, right? Don't you? She does as well. And next weekend we'll have something fun. We'll have a Friday show. We'll have a Saturday show. Who knows? We might even have a picnic on Sunday. But we'd love to have you there. So do join us if you would. See you next time. So, Matt, I was thinking, you're doing books on, spooky things. Why don't you do one of your stories on the Polter Mansion?
Well, the only thing that's scary about this place is your hair.